the greatest common divisor abbreviated GCD is the largest number that will divide evenly into all the given numbers. The least common multiple abbreviated LCM is the smallest number all the given numbers will divide into evenly. So to find the least common multiple and the greatest common divisor of, let's say, 315 and 540, we'll start out by finding the prime factorization of each. So I want to find two numbers that multiply together to get 315. Well, 5 goes into 315 63 times. 5 is a prime number because we can't break it down without using 1. 63, though, we can break that down into 7 times 9. 7 is a prime number. We can't break it down without using 1, but 9 is not. We can break that down into 3 times 3. So the prime factorization is 3 times 3 times 5 times 7. I can use exponent as a shortcut for that repeated multiplication. So instead of 3 times 3, I can express it as 3 squared times 5 times 7. Now 540, I can break that down into 10 times 54. Well, 10 is not prime, so I'll break it down into 2 times 5. Well, those are both prime numbers. I can't break them down without using 1. 54, I can break down into, let's say, 6 times 9. 6 isn't prime, so I'll break that down. 2 times 3. Both are prime. 9, I can break that down into 3 times 3. Okay, so the prime factorization is, and I'll do it in ascending order, 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 5. In using exponents for the repeated multiplication, I'll have 2 to the second power. 3 is repeated 3 times, so 3 to the third power times 5. Now for the greatest common divisor, we'll take the common prime factors only. Okay, so that would be the 3. Both numbers have a 3. And the 5. Now, if any of those prime factors have exponents, keep the smallest exponent from each. So if I look at the 3's, compare their exponents, the smaller of the two exponents would be a 2. Well, the 5's both have the same exponent. So then if I take that third step, I'll multiply. So 3 squared, that's 9 times 5 is 45. So 45 is the largest number that will divide it evenly into 315 and 540. Now to find the least common multiple, I'm going to take all the prime factors. So I have 2, 3, 5, and 7. Now, if any of those prime factors have exponents, we want to keep the largest exponent from each. So for the 2's, the largest exponent is a 2. For the 3's, if I compare the two exponents, the largest one is a 3. The 5's have the same exponent, and then there's a 7. And the third step is to multiply. So 2 squared, that's 4, times 3 cubed, that's 27, times 5, times 7. And I get 3,780. So that's the smallest number that both 315 and 540 will go into evenly.